everybody, and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Hola.
And the third wheel, Ric Serrano, the Spanish, what's his name? I forgot his name already.
Matthew McConaughey.
The Spanish Matthew McConaughey, Ric Serrano the third.
Hey, people. All right.
And our intern, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right, this week we got round 2 of Ric's fantasy bracket. We got the Backlash review, we got Raw notes, we got SmackDown breakdown, and everything else in between. But before we go to that, let's go to the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we get into that, let's go over some birthdays.
Yay!
All right, Angelina Love, former TNA Knockout, turns 35 years old.
I wish I knew who she was.
What?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't watch TNA. That's what's
All
sad.
right.
I know a little bit.
She was one of the better female wrestlers from when TNA was really good. When Kurt Angle first got there,
Damn, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, she was really good. I hoped that she was coming to the WWE at one point.
Really?
Yeah, she was really good.
No, don't know.
Don Morocco.
Ooh, The Rock.
Turns 67 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
He's the original Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock.
He was so jacked, man. And I remember growing up watching him. The one thing that always stuck out with Don Morocco was that vein he had right there. It was like a crooked, I don't know what that always stuck out. I was like, ew.
That's
right
like
there where?
John Cena got that weird
chest.
vein.
Really?
Yeah, John Cena got a weird vein by his right shoulder, I believe. It just really like stands out. It's like nasty.
Yeah.
It's just nasty.
It's just nasty.
All right, next up we got a 7-foot-tall monster, and Matt Morgan turns 40 years old.
Wow, 40.
40.
Didn't think.
WWE dropped the ball.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I agree with you on that.
And a guy that wears big suits, Teddy Long, turns 69 years old. That dude is...
How old?
69.
Another 69.
That's like, he's like a stick in a potato sack.
That's true. It's true.
Paul Heyman turns 51 years old.
Yahoo!
Wow, really?
Yes, 51. And you know what? 51 seems young for him.
It does. Why. And you know, I agree with you too. I'm kind of shocked that to me, Paul Heyman looks around 58 maybe? 59?
Yeah, around that ballpark.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is that he's been around for such a long, long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he hasn't changed. So for us, it's like he's been...
Okay, so quiz question for you two guys. What was his original name? Well, not original name, but what was his manager name back in the day?
You talking about Paulie Dangerous?
That is it. Paul E. Dangerous Lee.
Dock me 5 points.
All right.
All right, and our last but least, the least of the birthdays, Billy Graham. Yes, you, Billy Graham. I got a huge problem with you.
Yeah,
super
got some
hater,
beef.
Billy Graham turns 73 years old. He should really be 3 years old because that's the way he's acting right now.
Yeah, I saw that on your third is the word. And, boy, you just really don't like Billy Graham right now, do you?
No, because he's super hater Billy Graham. Check it out on YouTube, people. Third is the word, and you'll see why. All right, people, let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. All right, the WWE has released pet products, which include beds, collars, leashes, assorted rough and tough rubber, and plush toys.
I want to get it for my babies.
Oh, God.
I would get it for Josie, but she's, again, half dead.
My babies throw a wrestling show every Monday night.
Yeah, they do.
But before you go into spending all this money, let me tell you who the superstars they have that are included.
All right.
John Cena, The Rock, and Stone Cold.
Okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's it. That's what they're gonna get.
But let me tell you something. With those those guys.
No surprise there.
With those 3 guys, I wish their faces were on the doggy bags because that's crap.
Oh.
Can we please move on from the Attitude Era? Like, seriously,
Oh,
there is more than the Attitude Era, guys.
I think you got the Attitude Era today.
I just want to move on. I'm sick of it, man. Stone Cold and The Rock, I love you guys. But come on, there's more. There's so much more.
More talent.
Yes. All right,
Wow.
and my last bit of news, a slow news week. Ryan Reeves, a.k.a. Ryback.
Yep. Oh, I heard about this.
And who is now known as the Big Guy, wants to legally change his name to Ryback.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are you kidding me?
No, he wants to do it. And the thing of it is, though, he's not going to get it. I'm going to tell you that right now. And the reason why he's not going to get it is because WWE owns that name. And he became Ryback in WWE.
But see, this is the thing. He said he created the Ryback character.
It doesn't matter. If
Yes.
it was created in WWE, the WWE owns it.
You know who else they own? The Ultimate Warrior. Until he legalized his name to the Ultimate Warrior. So Ryback basically just wants to sell Ryback merchandise.
Right, but WWE wants their little,
They'll get their cut.
they want their cut, and I honestly don't think that he's gonna be able to do it. I really don't.
I don't even think he can sell anything now.
No, he
What,
can't.
what'd you say, Mr. Rick? Come on, man. Cut him a break. He needs a job like everybody else.
McDonald's is hiring.
Yeah, there you go. McDonald's is hiring.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. Get a free
All right,
chicken
so
McNugget.
That's all the news I got.
All right, now on to rumors. Rumor has it that AJ Styles is expected to have a lengthy title run. Yeah, spoiler alert. And isn't expected to drop the belt anytime soon. The WWE officials are very happy with AJ and have been since arriving to the company. So, in the beginning, I remember a few podcasts ago, we mentioned the fact that we don't like where AJ is going, how he lost to Jericho at WrestleMania, and he had a lot of losses in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you look at him now, I'm glad the result is the way it is. So,
Yes.
I'm happy with it. So, all right, so many people saw on Raw and SmackDown the return of Jack Swagger. He lost to Ginger. Yeah. Oh my God. He
That's an Eva Marie
lost
thing.
to Jinder Mahal on Raw. Kind of left. They said something. They did a little background back in the back segment, and they asked him about his contract was due or something. He just grilled the guy. Was it the girl? Was it a guy or a girl?
I don't know.
Was it a girl? Well, he grilled her. And didn't say anything. So on SmackDown, he came and he said he's the newest free agent and things are going to change. That's what he said. So I don't know what's going on, but rumor is that he is expected to receive a solid push on SmackDown. The reason for the move was because there was nothing for him on Raw.
Pretty much.
But that's sad, though. You think about it. Raw is a 3-hour show. SmackDown's a 2-hour show, and they had nothing for him on a 3-hour show, so they put him on a 2-hour show and going to give him a solid push. Doesn't make sense to me. So, I don't know. We'll see where they go.
Because he's a B-class player.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But the way it looked like on SmackDown is that the feud is going to happen
I like him.
on
Don't
SmackDown.
get me wrong, but, and unfortunately, the people that they put on SmackDown, a lot of them are B-class players, and there's a bunch of A-class players who shouldn't be on SmackDown. That's just my opinion.
All right. Her
Her POV.
POV, yep. All right, so the final rumor is that Paige is expected to return to Raw next week.
Tony, what the hell is going on?
Well, after many weeks of speculation about her status with the company, it is confirmed that the WWE officials and Paige has hashed out their legalities of her contract and is said to be in good terms. So they're both, they hugged it out.
So
Her-
they're on the same page.
Yeah, they're on the same page. No pun. No PUN. So Paige's 30-day suspension ends September 17th. So,
Aw,
yeah.
she don't get a fart.
Yeah, she does,
No, she
because
doesn't.
you know it's getting ridiculous. Rick knows it. It's been going on for way too long, and it's
Well, her
done.
man is done.
Stop.
Her man is gone.
And what is this? Wait a minute. Did you see this other thing too? He opened up a restaurant.
A Mexican restaurant.
He did,
Yeah.
right? And then
Yes.
because she retweeted it,
Yeah.
so I guess he's Del Rio's getting into the restaurant business.
He's gonna have to.
Well,
He's
'cause
gonna-
Luchadores is not working.
He's gonna
for
call
him.
it Mex American.
Mex Brits America.
Come get your Tex-Mex food down here.
Hey, I like Tex-Mex food.
Oh
No shot against it. I mean, that's what he's gonna be selling though.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So. All right, so that's it for the rooms. Let's go straight into the injury. Go ahead, Greg.
All right, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, at 71 years old, tore his quad doing squats of a giant amount of weight, apparently. And he underwent surgery earlier this week, so he missed Backlash, he missed Raw, he missed SmackDown, but he was back in WWE headquarters on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
He just had surgery. Yes, he just had surgery. Look, this guy's a machine.
He won't take time off.
No.
He's on
And-
steroids.
Oh, wow. Stop.
Yeah.
Not good.
But yeah, this is not the first time he tore something. He tore both of them
Yeah.
in the 2005 Royal Rumble.
Well, he sat there like a little baby. He couldn't get up. Do you remember that?
Well,
like
you
he
can't.
came running in and tore both of them. And you can see it too.
It's
That's what
nasty.
was disgusting.
That's a nasty
Huh?
surgery.
He stayed in character.
Yeah, yelling at everybody from the sitting position. That's what cracked me up.
That is a warrior right there.
Yeah.
He's not human.
No.
He's
the
on
man
steroids.
The man loves to work. The man loves to work.
And our last injury news, Emma was backstage at Raw this week. She started doing photo shoots, so she should definitely be back soon. She's been out since May with a back injury, so Emma is back.
Good. And
Love Emma.
yeah, as a bad guy,
Mm-hmm.
as a heel, I like Emma better. Even though I do like the quirkiness when she was a face, but
I could care less for the quirkiness, but I like her as a bad girl.
she's funny. All right, so what else we got, Rick?
That's it, but you know what's not funny?
What is not funny?
Ric Serrano the third's 32-man fantasy bracket round 2 starts now.
All right, let's go.
All right, our first matchup, we have the newly owner of a Tex-Mex restaurant, Alberto Del Rio, versus the British Bulldog.
Ooh, man, that's a tough one there. But you know what? I have to. Oh boy, I do like Alberto. Probably one of he's up there. Let me tell you that as far as talent goes. But so is the British Bulldog. Ooh, I don't want to upset our UK fans.
But the difference is that Alberto does all these high flying things for a big guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not like the little luchadores that they can just jump and be like a Mexican jumping bean.
Oh dang.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
jumping all over the place. For a big guy, he can do
He
all
can.
that.
He can.
You know?
All right.
And the British Bulldog cannot.
Right. Okay. So
You
who you picking?
I'm picking
Mm-hmm.
Alberto Del Rio.
Whoa.
Wow.
You know, you make good points. I see your point, but
You gonna raise
this is
me?
hard. This is a really hard match to. I mean, I'm trying to picture it in my head because this is a fantasy, so you gotta
Yeah.
imagine it.
Well, that's what I was doing.
And you know, I don't. Oh man, this is a really hard one for me, but I have to go with British Bulldog.
All right.
British Bulldog. All right, so
to
you got the
me-
tiebreaker.
All right, and you know, like you were saying, imagining this match. I'm imagining it as Alberto Del Rio's the heel. That's where he's best. And I'm looking at it, British Bulldog as the face.
Right.
And just a lot of trash talk,
Yep.
back and forth.
Yeah.
The strength aspect of Bulldog, though, that's where I'm just like,
Right.
I don't know, he was
Yes.
just so powerful.
And he wasn't. I mean, he was a big guy, but not tall, or he was jacked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's strong.
Very strong.
He's strong.
And he was agile too. Let's not get that wrong. He had some speed to him as well.
Yes, he did.
So with that said, I'm going with the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
Way to go. All right, he advances. Yay!
Moving on, we have the Ultimate Warrior versus Earthquake.
This is an uneven matchup.
Yes.
It's the Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior for sure. Absolutely. Who you got? Who you picking?
I was gonna say the Earthquake.
What?
'Cause he's
Jesus. Wow. This is PG. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
Did we forget?
Yes.
Oh my.
He's a killer.
We got ghetto here, man. Wow.
That was the lidocaine in my lip that just did that.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Wow. All right. Who?
I said Earthquake.
Okay.
All right, the Ultimate Warrior versus Earthquake.
Wow.
I love Earthquake. One of my favorite heels of all time. He was just a monster. Ultimate Warrior, is the Ultimate Warrior. He's done a lot in his career. He's a monster. Yep. He was horrible on the mic, though. He was horrible in his backstage promos. Earthquake, you just see him bouncing up and down. A sweaty man. Mm-hmm. Just a lot of power. You hated him. There was no liking him.
Right.
But then again, he also was a shark on WCW.
Yes, he was.
And because of that, the Ultimate Warrior is advancing.
Wow.
Right.
Next one.
Well, some people love this guy more than anybody in the world. Hulk Hogan.
Oh boy.
Versus Kurt Angle.
It's a good matchup. Didn't they? They did wrestle before, didn't they?
Was it the Patriot versus Kurt Angle? Did that ever happen?
I don't.
That's something we might have to Google.
Yeah.
We might have to look it up. All right, but right now, all right, Hulk Hogan. Now, are we talking Hollywood? I was going to ask this question before too. Are we talking Hollywood Hogan, or are we talking the red and yellow Hogan?
Red and yellow, baby.
All right, red and yellow. Okay, Heath. I was a big fan of Kurt Angle. The man can wrestle, and you know what? All Hulk Hogan ever had was those three moves. Mm-hmm. And granted, he kind of knew how to wrestle, I guess, but he just had the body of a champion. He had the look of a champion, and that's why he was so successful. He had that look, and everybody liked it. But so did Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle had more than that. He really knew how to wrestle. My pick is Kurt Angle.
Wow.
I'm going with Kurt Angle defeats Hulk Hogan. Meanie Goody.
And I am with you on 100%.
All right.
Kurt Angle.
Hulk Hogan does not advance.
You mean Hulk Hogan?
I mean Hulk Hogan. Oops.
Hit yourself with that one.
Yes, I did. My bad. That was a...
All right. Now, this we've actually seen about a million times, this matchup. Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart.
Wow.
We've seen this a lot.
Yes, we have. And you know what? Kurt Angle. Kurt Hennig. What is wrong with me today? Mr. Perfect. Watching those matches with Bret Hart, it's because of Mr. Perfect is why those matches were good. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry to say.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. Whoa.
I have to go with, even though I'm a big fan of Mr. Perfect, I'm also a big fan of Bret Hart and what he's accomplished. A heel Mr. Perfect and a babyface Bret Hart, I have to give the slightest of edge by cheating Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect gets my vote. Who do you pick?
I always hated Mr. Perfect.
Really?
Yeah, I never liked him.
Oh boy.
And Bret Hart, I still get old tingly for him. So I'm going with
Bret Hart. Okay, you're the tiebreaker, Rick.
You know, this has got to be so easy, right?
Come on.
But first, before I make my pick, I have to tell you, it is absolutely untrue that Mr. Perfect carried those matches. These two were two of the best wrestlers, technically, of all time. Really? Really,
Yeah.
Tony?
Yeah, because he did. He carried it.
These two were the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. However, there is one thing that gives one guy an edge here, and it was his mic work.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why I'm giving it to Mr. Perfect.
Ooh, I'm shocked by that
It pains me to say, but these two really tore the house down. I really love
Yeah.
these two guys. I love Bret, one of my favorites of all time. Actually, him and CM Punk are 1 and 1A. For those people wondering why CM Punk is not in this tournament, it's because I would hate it to have Mimi Goody and Tony Diaz not put CM Punk through. That's why I didn't put him.
Wait, excuse me.
wouldn't.
He wouldn't. I would.
Yes,
I
but
still
I didn't
wouldn't.
want to run that.
Don't put
No.
me in his category.
I didn't want to run into the chance of him not getting through.
Don't put him in.
Especially in the first round. I would have done everything and anything for him not to advance in the first round. It would have only taken me 2 minutes to prove my point. Oh! Everybody is silent, but that's all right. I still get my fans. It would have. That would have only taken me probably less than 2 minutes. Oh, again.
Okay, moving on.
So the fantasy tournament,
Cauliflower.
we have Sheamus versus Razor Ramon.
Sheamus versus Razor Ramon. Two big guys. Wow. Old school versus new school for sure. I have to go with my pick because I grew up watching him. But I have to. I'm going with Sheamus.
Wow.
Yes. I'm going with Sheamus.
He grew
Over.
up the last 5 years.
He grew up a lot.
I tried to throw you guys off. I don't know if that worked. But yeah, I'm going with Sheamus.
Nice.
I'm going with Sheamus. He's been improving lately.
He's a beast. He is definitely a beast. But so was Razor Ramon in his heyday.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen Razor Ramon do incredible things. The problem is with Sheamus is that he has to catch you first.
Okay.
All right. And Razor was fast and always hit hard.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Razor.
Oh.
Razor. Wow. All right, so now we're down to either Sheamus or Razor Ramon, and I'm going to have to go with Ayo. The big white hype. Sheamus.
Oh, Sheamus advances.
Are you still mad at me from last week that I was arguing with you?
Listen, Sheamus is just one of those guys. He's a physical beast. Like he's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He
and
is.
I feel like he just gives everything he got in the ring.
Yeah.
And despite him either being on top of the mountain or on the bottom of the barrel, he always finds a way to just make his matches enjoyable.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
enjoy watching his
I
matches.
agree.
And you know what? He does it well both as a heel and a face.
Yes, he does.
You know what I'm saying? And as a heel, I think he does more work. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a beast as a heel world than he is a face.
Yeah.
But even when he's a face, he's still like he's a really good wrestler. I give him tons. I tip my hat off to him.
And he's the only reason why he makes this best of 7 series tolerable.
That's true.
That is
true.
That is true.
That is
Yep.
true. I
Yep.
agree with you on that.
All right.
All right, I take back Reza.
It was a sweep.
It was a sweet thing.
All right. Our next matchup: Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Kevin Owens.
Wow. Wow. I do like Kevin Owens. I like what he's been doing lately, but I just feel that he just started on his prime right now. So I have to give it to, oh, God,
Kevin
Triple
Owens
H.
has been doing it for 14 years.
It's true, but not on the big stage.
That's true.
Triple H has. So I have to give it to Triple H. As much as it painfully kills me to say it, but I have to give it to Triple H. You know, Kevin Owens just starting right now. He is just starting. You got to give it to Triple H right now with the edge. I mean, he finds a way every time. And we get mad. We get pissed off. But he finds a way. And he would with Kevin Owens. So I have to give it to Triple H.
Are we talking about a fair fight or a Triple H?
However you imagine it.
Because if it's a fair fight, I'm going to say Kevin Owens.
Is that your pick?
Yes. Without Triple H cheating, it'll be Kevin Owens.
All right. And you know what? This is a difficult pick. But
It
you
is.
know what? Kevin Owens is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens right now is in a league of his own. The things
Right.
that this is basically impossible.
Mm-hmm.
The
Right.
thing that he says has to be possible, but he says it and it works. Everything he does works. You know
Right.
what Triple H does? He hangs on the back of HBK. He was on Shawn Michaels' back for years. All right, let's not forget that. A lot of that stuff that he said and did was off of a pill run for HBK. Yes, I went there.
Word.
He went there.
Mm-hmm. He sure did.
So I'm gonna break it down and let you know that Kevin Owens is advancing.
All right.
All right. No Triple H, so
All
it's
right.
not going to hurt you that much.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't. I'm not mad. I am not mad.
All right. Well, let's get you mad. Dolph Ziggler versus Mankind.
That's an easy one.
I'm going with Mankind.
Yeah.
You can't compare Mankind to Dolph Ziggler.
All right. How about Dude Love?
Not even Dude Love. Not even Mick Foley.
Yeah. Just plain old Mick? No.
Plain old Mick. Not even Dewey Foley.
Wow.
Oh.
Elvis been watching Holy Foley.
I haven't. I just know his kids' names. Wait, is that creepy?
Even creepy.
I was going to say, is that creepy?
Stop
All right,
there.
our last match of the second round.
Wait a minute.
Chris-
Hold up. Who? Mimi didn't.
I'm with you.
Oh,
on that one.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
of
so
course.
Mankind.
I'm like, yeah.
I was like, wait,
hello.
nobody. Okay, go ahead. So Mankind advances.
All right, our last match: Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton.
Ooh. Dang, I forgot that we were gonna meet up on this one. I'm gonna look at it right now. Crap.
Chris Jericho.
You're going with Chris Jericho,
I'm going with
really?
Chris Jericho.
I'm going with Randy Orton.
Wow.
I'm going with Randy Orton. As of right now, what's going on now? I'm going with Randy Orton.
And I will, if it was Jericho now, then, and yesteryear, I'm still going with Chris Jericho.
Alrighty then.
He's the man.
No need to get hot about it.
Too late.
My God. All right, so you're the tiebreaker, Rick.
See, I love me some Chris Jericho. And Randy Orton is the legend killer.
Yes, he is.
But the one thing he doesn't have is it.
It.
He doesn't have it.
And thus, Chris Jericho is advancing.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, that's
Chris Jericho
right.
advances. All right.
All right, guys. So that is the
Good
end
matchup.
of the second round of Ric Serrano the Third's fantasy bracket.
Yes,
Let
sir.
us know what you think on our Facebook page
Yep.
at Wrestling POV, on Twitter at Wrestling POV, and then on our Instagram page at Wrestling POV1. Also, subscribe on YouTube.
That's right.
Subscribe on iTunes and Podbean. Make comments. We want to talk to you. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Triple H did not advance over Kevin Owens. What do you guys think about it? Let us know. And we will be back after these commercial breaks.
Cavalry Contracting is locally owned family business that takes pride in working on a higher standard, specializing in kitchen and bathroom remodeling. Check us out before you plan your next home or office project. For more information about our services, log on to calvaryserves.com. You can also like us on Facebook at Calvary Contracting. Give us a call at 518-669-6583. That's 518-669-6583. How can we serve you?
Hi fans, this is Adrian Strait, and you're listening to POD Podcast.
All right, and we're back. So we're going to go over the Backlash pay-per-view. It was exclusively for SmackDown. All right, what did you guys think of it, the pay-per-view, first of all? I mean, thumbs up, thumbs down overall? I mean, it was okay.
It was all right.
It was okay.
It was good. It had a really good moment.
Yeah.
But then most of it was just like, all right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, go ahead, Mimi.
No, I was gonna say it was borderline for me. Like,
Was it? You thought so? Huh. All right, so now before the actual pay-per-view started, I mean, we never, ever truly go over the pre-match. But this one I felt that we should have because it was actually a good match.
It was.
It was Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. Now, is it me or did Baron Corbin came out to a really good pop?
He did.
He came out to a big pop. I was shocked. I don't like, the only issue I have with him is that I don't like that they're putting him in the pre-show, and they have been for the past several months.
yes.
He hasn't been on the, like on the main program itself, I think since WrestleMania,
Yep.
right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Something we got to look up. Right?
Well, he fought Dolph Ziggler, I believe, on one time
Wasn't
on
that
the show.
Yeah, that's right. But that wasn't on the pre-show?
I think one of them was. I think the second one was on the main card.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right.
pretty sure.
Well, but either way,
Yeah.
I just wish that they start giving him, for Christ's sake, you heard me in the rumors that they're gonna push Jack Swagger, but it does look like they're gonna do a program with them too.
Swagger.
Yeah.
Jack Swagger. So
Swagger.
Jesus, Mimi, that's bad. So, but either way, it was a good match. I really, really enjoyed it. Again, though, it was that type of match where I was like, you know what? Baron Corbin cannot lose this match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it goes to show how much I really don't care about Apollo Crews.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, like Apollo Crews. But remember what I said. Apollo Crews needs matches like this to show that he can keep up with these guys.
That is true.
But Baron Corbin, he hits hard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. A little stiff there, Baron.
But Apollo Crews ended up doing the Olympic Slam.
Yeah.
And JBL, if you heard him, he
Yeah.
was like a certain Olympic gold medalist did that well.
Yep, he would not say his name.
What the?
Yeah, I was like, seriously? I mean, he's not with TNA anymore, so come on, give him props at least. Jeez.
Why? Because he wouldn't sign a contract?
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that, but
It has to do with Triple H.
probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But apparently they patched things up, so, but I don't know. But either way, Baron Corbin did win. All right, so
With
now
the
on
best finisher in the business.
that, I'm telling you, I would love to see him put that on the Big Show. If he can put that move on the Big Show, he should be the next heavyweight champion.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm telling you, if he can do that on the Big Show, yeah.
Oh, that's
he can.
true, too, yeah.
So, all right, so now up next, it was the 6-pack challenge for the Women's SmackDown title. Becky, Naomi, Nikki, Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and Carmella. What you guys think of the match?
I thought this was a very short match.
Very short, but very good.
It was very good. But with the time that they gave every other damn match,
True.
this one got robbed.
Yeah, it did feel a little rushed.
Rushed, yeah.
But it was still a good match. I enjoyed it.
And Alexa Bliss, oh my God, that Harley Quinn look she was going for,
Yep.
awesome. How great was that?
It was really good.
But we've seen a lot of moves, man, that we've really never seen before in
Yeah.
this match. Like Nikki Bella pulling out the Alabama Slammer. The crowd was really into this match. They were excited for all the near falls. And then, what was it? Naomi hit a springboard to the outside. On
Yeah.
the group
Yes,
women. Like,
yes.
This
Yep.
is something that women don't usually do, and I'm so excited that we're finally seeing this side. I'm thinking we're one step closer to a ladder match, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be...
That would. I've called that. I don't know how long ago. I would love to see that. I don't know why, but I would just love. Oh my God, it's there. It's there.
It's there.
It's there. But Either way, though, the winner finally was Becky Balboa. Becky Lynch. She finally did it. You know, I mean, now, call it being picky, but I love the fact that Becky won. Mm-hmm. But, geez, man, they could have loosened up the belt a little bit. It looked like it came straight out the factory. It was all stiff. It was like made out of cardboard or something.
They went to the shop and they pulled it. How much is this? $30? All right.
That's so wrong.
But it's true, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right. You're right.
You look at that and look at the tag belts, how flimsy, because that's how this belt is supposed to be. Becky, she's like holding it up and it's still curved.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, as great of a moment that was, the worst part of it is Charlotte, the queen, the heel that she is, tweets that congratulations to Becky and that she cried when she saw Becky win. What's with this kayfabe, man?
Yeah.
Like, no, you know, back in the day, they would get fired for this. Didn't Hacksaw Jim Duggan get fired?
Yeah.
For riding with what was his name?
Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik.
Yeah. There was more to that, but.
I know all about that. But seriously, they shouldn't be tweeting that kind of stuff.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, especially because you're a heel too. It's like, you know, just come on, Charlotte. Yeah, I didn't know that though. I didn't know that.
I saw that.
I
saw that.
Wow. Well, I don't know. They probably need to start doing something about that. So all right. So now it was the Usos versus the Hype Bros. I really wasn't too into this match. The only reason why I was even invested in this match is because the Usos were heels. That's the only reason why I was even invested in this match.
That was my bathroom break.
That was. Other than that, it was okay. It wasn't the greatest, like I said, but the Usos ended up winning, and they faced later on. They would face Heath Slater and Rhino for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. So. All right, so then next up, it was The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler, another match I really wasn't too involved in. I mean, I wanted to be. Trust me, I did. I was really hyped up for this match, but I just wasn't. I wasn't invested. I wasn't into it at all. I was just like, meh.
And what's with Dolph Ziggler losing all these matches?
I don't know.
I don't know. To The Miz
that. For some reason,
he doesn't deserve it. I'm so sorry. You know what?
Who?
I'm a huge Dolph Ziggler fan, and maybe after I ripped my shirt, I must have lost it because I'm not feeling this guy anymore. Like, dude, you're not winning matches. You're not deserving of title matches. Yeah. And you know what? The fact that I can see Miz doing this, but the fact that he went along with mocking CM Punk. You know what you can do, Dolph Ziggler? You can go to hell.
You know what they did, right? Did you hear what they did?
No, I didn't.
During the match.
Beginning of the match.
The very beginning of the match. Well, you know how CM Punk lost, right?
Yeah.
Rear choke and he tapped. Yep. That's what they did in the match. To mock CM Punk. I thought it was funny. As soon as I saw it, I knew right away that that's what they were doing. I was like, oh, man, that is so cold, man.
That was wrong, man.
The Miz won.
Yeah, the Miz won because Maurice used some spray.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I had no problem with that.
Exactly.
No.
None. You know why? It's about time, as much as I don't like Maurice, because she doesn't do anything,
right.
She finally did something.
Yeah.
And that's how heel managers or valets, that's how they're supposed to be. That's how they're supposed to act. And they did that, and I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. It makes me hate The Miz even more.
Mm-hmm. Now, all we need to do is keep Maurice off the mic.
Oh, God, she cannot talk at all. Now, this is my husband. I mean, it's like, wait a minute, what? No, you were good looking until you opened up your mouth. I was at first, I looked at her, I was like, yeah, girl, look at her. But as soon as you talk, I was like, what? What are those?
No, but you know what? And
no, it didn't work for me.
When deaf people talk.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean?
Does,
and I don't know if she's partially deaf. Maybe that's why she talks like that. But the thing is like, dude, just keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? Do your dirt. Keep being a heel manager, but don't say anything.
She's French. That's why.
No, I'm sorry. I spoke to French. I know French people, and I know Canadian French people, and they can talk.
All right, so on with the show. It was Bray versus Orton. Again, it was, I guess, earlier in the show they showed Orton and Bray attacked Orton and bashed his leg on the door. So it looked like he wasn't going to show, and then they announced he wasn't going to show, that he was still injured. The ref does the 10 count, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did end up doing it. I was going to say, all right, yeah, he did. And then Bray was insisting on fighting somebody or whatever. They brought out Kane, which I kind of knew that was happening, but they ended up doing a no-holds-barred, which I actually enjoyed the match. I wasn't thrilled that it was Kane, but I still enjoyed the match. What I don't like is the fact that Orton came out at the end. He gives the RKO to Bray. Bray loses to Kane. Didn't like that.
No.
Didn't like that at all. They got to start doing something better with Bray. I'm sorry. And I know he's made comments. And this is the thing. Bray has made comments that he's not into the whole belt thing. It's important to him, but you know what? He'd rather just tell a good story and that's it. But you know what? Wins and losses, to me personally, I think it matters. And you're losing a lot, homeboy. So his credibility as a heel, it's not going to work anymore.
Exactly. Like The Undertaker barely won the title in the 90s.
Yeah.
And he still won matches.
Yep.
And he won the biggest of big matches. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But, Bray Wyatt needs to win matches.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all he has to do is just start winning.
Yeah.
Losing like that was ridiculous. And the reason why he didn't fight Randy Orton is because Randy Orton had a damn concussion.
Yeah, he was still technically not cleared by the doctors.
Right.
So why are you doing this?
Yeah.
If he's not cleared.
To me, they should have just left it the way it was instead of bringing Kane in. Because then it would have, it's a cheap win, but it was still a win. And for Bray, he knows how to work with that.
Yes.
And that's they just took it a little bit too far. I wasn't really too happy
because they
about
took
it.
away his thunder because he had a win and now he lost.
Yeah, pretty much. So, all right. So now the next match, it was for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Usos versus Heath and Rhino. This match was better. I enjoyed this one better than the Usos versus the Hype Bros. It was okay, though. It wasn't that bad. Honestly, I thought the Usos were going to win it. And actually, that's who I picked, right, last week?
Yeah.
And, I really thought that they were going to win. I was shocked to see Heath and Rhino win. Thoughts? I mean, it was a good match. It wasn't bad.
I mean, it was... No, man.
I
For me, it
predicted
wasn't
it.
a good match. It was just the same... Like, they're giving us the same crap they give us on SmackDown. These fat matches... Heath Slater's getting his butt kicked and Rhino comes in. Can we not have a good tag team program anymore?
Yeah.
It's just one guy gets his butt kicked and the other guy picks up the pieces.
Yeah, it seems like they're doing the little guy takes the beating and the big guy comes in for the win. Yeah, they got to mix that up sometimes a little bit and give a break because on SmackDown they did the same thing too.
Yeah.
Now, not jumping ahead, but spoiler alert. But
Jumping ahead.
But I agree with you on that. They do got to stop. But I mean, I enjoyed it either way, but now it is getting a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And they really need to stop.
But Heath Slater's on SmackDown, baby.
That's right, baby. And he signed the contract.
And he's getting a double wide. Yahoo!
There you go. All right. So it was AJ Styles, the main event, versus Dean Ambrose. Very good match. You know what was funny to me, though? I'm looking at this match, and I'm like, wow, this is really, really good. Why is this match really, really good? Why am I really invested in this match? And you know why? Because AJ was calling this match. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yes.
Because think about Dean's match last time. It was a Dolph Ziggler. How boring was that match? And nothing against Dolph Ziggler, but how boring was that match?
Very.
Very boring. And then look how exciting this match was. Because AJ, and I was watching, and AJ was calling this match from beginning to end. He called this match. And it just goes to show how good of a wrestler and a storyteller that AJ Styles is.
Were you sure there was nothing else invested in this match?
No.
Yes.
There wasn't a bet?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want to make me look foolish on making a video
That's right.
about how to show these gloves. I still don't know how they work.
It's still not foolish. I think it's a very nice technical video that you can do.
That
You
he's
guys
done.
not see it?
Oh, I haven't done it. I haven't watched it.
He's done it already. He's done it. He did it yesterday.
Yeah, and it was horrible. People were laughing at me, guys.
All right, I have to watch it now.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was a good match. I did win my bet. So no Dolph Ziggler shirt on for me. And, of course, Ric Serrano III lost his bet because the SmackDown has a new champion.
A
Yes,
champion.
but I'm excited about that.
And
Thank you.
AJ Styles. I am too.
I am
I'm not going to lie. I was happy. I was very happy. I screamed. I was so happy that he won.
He screamed like a girl. He was like, ah!
I ain't go that way. I sound like this.
That sounds like me.
No, you're much louder. So, all right. So let's go straight out to the Raw notes. All right. Raw opened up with Charlotte coming down with Dana Brooke again. Says that Dana needs to apologize. Starts to talk down to her and blah, blah, blah. Sasha Banks comes down, starts doing her little talk, and then Bayley came out. I was a little shocked by that, because, but then I wasn't surprised either. Bayley tells Mick, that she beat Charlotte last week, and she should fight Charlotte at Clash of Champions. Mick changes his mind all of a sudden, and it says it will be Sasha versus Bayley, and the winner of that match will face Charlotte. So Charlotte looks at Dana and says it's all her fault, and Dana all of a sudden slaps the crap out of Charlotte.
Yep.
And she got a good pop for it. About time. Good for her. But then Mick adds Dana to the match. So it's very confusing because Sasha should have gotten her rematch because she lost the belt. Technically, that's how it's supposed to work. That if you were a champion and you lose, you get a rematch the following, the next time out, whatever, next pay-per-view. She never gotten that. So now, all of a sudden, Mick changes it up just because, and nothing against Bayley. She deserves it. But because Bayley beat Charlotte last week, then now they both got to fight each other to see who's the number one contender. And just out of a smack from Dana Brooke, then she gets added to this match.
Hey, Mick Foley lives in the moment. He's just all about the moment. What's happening right now?
It's either that or glue his other part of his ear back to his head.
That's wrong.
It is, but he needs to hear the people. So, all right, so then they go to commercial. They come back. It's Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Dana Brooke. It was a good match, though. I thought it was a good match. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Sasha looked as if now the ending of it was very, very controversial to me, in my opinion. They did what was it? Jesus, I forgot the move. They were both pinned.
Yeah, both shoulders were down.
Both
Clearly,
shoulders.
both shoulders were down.
It was, and the ref said that Sasha won.
No mention of it at all.
None
Nothing.
at all. It was just straight up. Yeah, Sasha won. When I saw it and that happened, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's their way of putting both women into it and making this a triple threat. But when nothing was mentioned, I was like, what's going on? Not one thing was mentioned. So, I don't know. Really weird. I don't get it. But
Well, maybe it could have been, I'm playing devil's advocate now, it could have been the camera angle because we were looking at them. And the angle,
don't think so.
The ref was on the side where their shoulders were, and we weren't.
the angle that we saw is the same angle the commentators saw.
I know.
Okay, so
I know.
And they still didn't mention it, but
Well,
it's been mentioned all over.
Sasha's body was at a 72-degree angle.
That's what it
and
was.
Clearly, was having both shoulders down.
Yeah.
It's impossible. If it was a 73-degree angle, maybe. But no, it was a 72-degree angle.
Okay.
Clearly.
That's what it was. So mathematician, whatever.
Mathematician?
Yes, that one. That theory is correct. So, all right. So then they go to the back and they show Dana walking and apologizing to Charlotte.
What the heck?
Charlotte, being the B to the itch, tells Dana, grab my bags. And like a sucker, Dana grabs her bags.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired. I mean, it's just like, enough.
Yeah, you went all Rican-y there.
I did.
She went all Puerto Rican-y there, boy. So so I don't get that segment at all. I mean, to me, looking at it, when that happened, I was like, all right, they're just teasing the fact of what would happen, what kind of reaction they would get if Dana turned face. When that happened, I was like, yeah, that was just teasing it to see what would happen. Because if nobody reacted to it, I think later on they will, she didn't really get a good reaction out of it. So WWE tends to do that. So I just don't like it when they do it like that. I mean, do it at like a house show and test it out there, but don't do it live because then you're going to be like, wait a minute, what's wrong with Dana?
What the hell just happened?
Exactly. So
stop being such a punk.
Backstage, again, they show the Shining Stars trying to sell a timeshare in Puerto Rico to R-Truth.
I had a huge issue with this.
Alrighty.
Okay? Because they're portraying us Boricuas to be like shysters. And we ain't all shysters. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Well, shoot, I wanted to buy a timeshare.
Yeah, but...
I mean, I'm all down for that.
Yeah, I was too.
But that's the thing. Like, they're making it seem, that fake timeshare, Come on now. Don't make us look like punks and that we're just trying to get somebody else's money.
Well, I didn't take it that way.
I
thought it was funny.
I did.
I thought it was funny.
Did a great job. He was like Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Like,
and then of course ruined by Goldust.
That was good.
So I thought the segment was funny and I enjoyed it. It wasn't that bad.
What was bad was Enzo and Big
Oh, yes.
Rick's favorite new tag team.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, they came out and, talking about the match last week, and basically they wanted another match. Basically. So. Basically. So that was that. And it happens later. We'll talk about it in a second. So now there was another funny segment with Jericho. I thought it was hilarious. Jericho, I'm starting to like when he does these little quirky segments. Seriously, I really am. I thought it was just funny. So now, Bo Dallas versus another jobber.
Brandon Scott.
Brandon Scott. Okay, shows how much I pay attention.
Now. Wow.
Cheap plug, Brandon. That's wrong. Again, I like where they're going with, but I'm confused with the sign. I don't get it. But I love the fact how they're showing it. They're doing like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing with him.
Yeah.
Because he's just brutal in the ring, man. I mean, he's really, really aggressive. Yep. And then all of a sudden at the end, he just does that smile. Like that's really, really Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde-ish.
What I get out of it, that's what our politicians are doing right now.
Yeah.
They're brutal to each other, and then they're smiling and kissing babies, and I love the people, and that's what he's doing.
Come here, little baby. Mwah. All right, so you just snorted. My God.
And I'm not even drinking.
No, I know, right? Get your rum and coke there, girl. All right, so now the highlight reel with Jericho with special guest Sami Zayn. It was an interesting segment. It was obviously that's going to set up a feud. I thought it was a funny moment when he tells Sami that, do you have his new number, Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
Do you have his new number? No, I do. Like, come on, Jericho. Typical Jericho segment.
But I love the fact that Sami Zayn called him out.
Yeah. And he did. Which
the B to the itch.
Yeah, he called him the B to the itch, and it was funny. I thought that whole segment was fun.
That was a great segment.
And then he just popped Sami Zayn with his own phone.
That was good.
So, but it's like I said, it's obvious setup for a feud later on. Now, the next match, it was Cesaro versus Sheamus. This was number 5, right? This was match number 5. So we're getting down to the wire, people. I swear to you. The winner ended up being Cesaro. He cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cesaro cheated. So now it's what? 3-2, right?
3-2.
3-2. So hopefully this thing will be over soon. So now in the back, there was a segment with Seth and Mick Foley trying to plead not to have Roman in the match. And, it was a good segment. It was okay. I mean, Mick Foley got a little, angry.
He's getting angry every week.
Yeah,
now.
it seems like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, so far I'm liking that part of it, and it's he was basically telling Seth not to interfere in the match that night with Roman and who's the other guys? Kevin Owens. So now this match I thought was like, dang. It was Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox. Nia Jax speared Alicia Fox through the barrier. The match was pretty much a no contest, right?
Yeah.
Or was there? I mean, the bell start? That's right. Yeah.
But you're talking about the spear. How about her getting swung by her head?
I was just gonna. That was wow.
Yes.
That was
We
crazy.
were like,
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? I like that with Nia Jax. That's what
But-
they need to do with her. They didn't do that with her in NXT, if you noticed.
But why would you do that with Alicia Fox?
Why not?
Because now Alicia Fox is done. Like, there's no coming back from that.
She's not. Of course
Like,
she's not.
So now you're going to have another woman come in
That's-
fight Nia Jax?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Why, man? Alicia Fox, 10-year veteran. Give her a shot.
Hey, that's what Alicia's there for. Now she's there to just enhance the other talent.
Jeez,
So,
man.
and she definitely enhanced Nia Jax that night.
Yes, she did.
Wow. So, all right. So, now next segment, it was a New Day promo, another long one. The club comes out. They cut their promo. I'm not even going to go into it. But then they did a match. The club versus Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Coffee.
Cafe.
The winner ended up being the club. But why are they doing this match now? When they're
Why?
supposed to be fighting at Clash of Champions?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how the club, the New Day does who?
Yeah.
Who? Let's do why right now.
Yeah.
Ready?
Why?
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 You don't say why.
Oh, we went ethnic there.
¿Qué? ¿Por
¿Qué?
qué? ¿Por
¿Qué?
qué?
There we go.
¿Por
¿Qué?
qué? ¿Por
¿Qué?
qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por
K?
qué?
For
¿Por
y'all
qué?
non-Spanish speaking people, K means what?
That means what?
What?
¿Por qué means why?
Why? Por
There
qué?
you go. ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
Por qué?
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
All right, there's your Spanish lesson for today. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why they're doing that. It's just ridiculous. I don't know why. Seriously, I really don't know why. So,
Okay.
All right, but you heard me say it earlier. It was Jinder Mahal versus Jack Swagger. The winner was Jinder Mahal. Jack Swagger did this little spiel or whatever, but that was on to the next one. It was Enzo versus Epico. The winner was Epico.
Yes.
I'm becoming a fan of the Shining Stars.
Yes, it's about time.
That's what, 3
Por
wins in a
fin.
row?
Sí.
That's 4
So
wins.
4 wins in a
Quattro.
row. Hey, they deserve a title shot.
That's what I'm talking about. And it doesn't matter that they did it dirty.
Hey, a win's a win.
Things happen.
That's right. Just like the Giants, how they won. Yippies.
We're not talking football.
No kidding. So then in the back, they show a segment with Kevin Owens and Seth. Huge diss by Kevin Owens on Seth.
So good.
It was so good that Seth didn't even say a word. I was like, I had my mouth wide open, like I could not believe what I'm hearing. But it's everything that I said in Man, Sit Your Ass Down. Isn't it?
See.
Yes.
Isn't it kind of Kevin
Yep,
Owens?
Yep.
Did he just gimmicked my Sit Your Ass Down moment?
Yep.
I think he
He's
did.
listening. I
He's
think
listening. He's listening to my show.
Yep.
Unbelievable. But I'm glad you did.
But the worst part of it, though,
What's
like
that?
right after Kevin Owens says redesign, rebuild, replaced,
Yeah.
Yes.
Mick Foley comes out, and Mick Foley is starting to act like that dad that's really protective of his son, and it's just like, all right, Kevin, that's enough. Go to your match.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm warning you, son.
Yeah.
Don't go out there.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, Mick. Like,
Yeah.
what is this thing with Seth Rollins? I don't get what's going on.
I have
I'm
no idea.
like frustrated.
So
'cause
am
I don't
I.
know what's going on.
But not only
is
that,
he heel? Is he a face?
yeah. But then again, no Triple H. No
You know-
Triple H.
No.
What is going on?
2 weeks after he just
Seriously?
screwed the whole company.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. All right, so on to the match. Roman versus Kevin Owens. It was a good match. It was a really good match.
Yeah, it was.
And, the thing of it is, and this, I'm advocating for Roman, but he called a lot of the spots in that match because I saw him. But it was still a good match. Kevin Owens still knows how to work, irregardless. But I just had to point that out because I watched him.
Okay.
So, Seth comes out. He attacks Kevin Owens. They ring the bell. They're saying that the winner is Kevin Owens by disqualification. Mick comes out angry. And what I liked about this segment was just the fact that when Mick came out, he did have a mic, but he had it down here because he was just so mad and angry. If he would have had it up here, honestly, if he would have had it like he was talking into the mic, I would have been like, it doesn't look real to me. It really doesn't. But the fact that he had the mic, but he was just so angry and he was yelling and he had the mic though. You know what I'm saying? It was like he forgot he had the mic, and it made that part of it made it look so genuine, and it made him look like he was really pissed off. And I loved Seth Rollins' reaction. It was a really good reaction, but nothing about you're gonna hold him accountable, but he didn't say anything. We're gonna talk about it in the back.
Yeah. So, come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's like what? We gotta wait till next week now just
Yep.
to find that out. It's like Jesus.
That's
So-
what makes you want to watch it again.
Of course, and whatever. So, in true fashion, Mick Foley says, "You know what? We're going to start the match again. That's not how we're going to end it." They go back and they're wrestling again, and that's when I thought, "Wow, you know what? They're going to freaking, Roman's might win this one." What? I was like, "What?" And then, of course, the one thing, and I screamed and I laughed and I said, "Oh my God, Rick called this one." Rusev came out.
Yep.
Rusev came out and he kind of interfered. No, he distracted Roman.
He distracted him.
And Kevin Owens came up with the win. So it's going to be a one-on-one with Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. But then again, just like Rick predicted, that it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Rusev at Clash of Champions for the belt.
And that's so upsetting.
Good call, Rick.
Good call, Rick.
Thank you.
Good
But it's so
call.
upsetting, man, because, you
Yeah.
know, and I was going to say this. I had it in my notes. I said if Rusev or Triple H
Yep.
do not appear tonight, I am going to say Raw loses automatically. And then Rusev shows up out of nowhere.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, man, I didn't expect him to show up there. And I was not thrilled about it. I'm glad Roman lost because I don't think Roman deserves the title shot.
No, I agree with you on that.
But then
This
you
whole thing
have
with
you,
Seth now. What are
yeah,
they gonna do?
but yeah, they got to stop with him. But if you notice, ever since Roman came back from suspension, he hasn't really run much.
No.
Yeah. On that note, it is time for Ric Serrano III's Wrestling Joke of the Week. Take it away.
To Rick's Wrestling Joke of the Week. Today's joke is, how does Edge prefer to go hunting?
No clue.
With a spear!
I don't get it.
That's you don't get it.
Oh, the spear. Okay. I'm a blonde. Sorry.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Good Lord. Jesus.
Well, if you could get a joke, send it in to us at our Facebook page at Wrestling POV, or our Twitter at WrestlingPOV, or on Instagram at WrestlingPOV1 using the hashtag WPOVJokes. I think we have to get simpler jokes for me guys. Just send them in just to help us out, please. And with that, let's get into the SmackDown
Breakdown. I'm not doing that today. I was going to do it today, but I'm like, you know what? No.
All right.
No, I didn't get a good reaction.
Fast.
Yeah.
All right, so we open up SmackDown with AJ Styles in the ring saying, "I told you so," and that he's the champ that runs the camp.
I love that.
What the hell is that?
I don't know,
And then we
but I loved
hear
it.
the trumpets. Oh man, John Cena returns, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And he says he wants back what's his, so AJ gives him his headband, and of course, John Cena is talking about the title. How original, guys.
I know, right?
How
Yeah.
original. And he has one goal, and it's to become the 16-time champion.
Yeah.
And of course, Dean Ambrose comes out and complains about the low blow, and Cena says, "You did the same thing last week," and says he doesn't have any grapefruits. So, what's with all this grapefruit talk? I don't know. But then Ambrose comes back and calls John Cena a part-timer,
Yeah.
and says that he doesn't belong in the ring with them.
Yep.
And then, of course, Shane McMahon comes out
Yep.
and just messes everything up.
Well, you
Because
missed the
of-
all-important thing from John Cena.
Exactly.
What?
When he was telling Dean Ambrose off about, he said, you know, about what Steve Austin said on his podcast.
That's right. That's right.
That's how that kind of looked like they were like, yo, dude, that's a low beat to the alls, man.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Did
John
you hear
Cena-
that?
Yeah. That
John
was-
Cena definitely brought it
Yes,
to
he did.
Ambrose.
and Ambrose looked
However-
pissed off.
Shane McMahon comes out and very upsetting.
Yeah.
He tells Dean Ambrose, "You will get your one-on-one rematch soon,
Yep.
but not today." John Cena is gonna get the title shot.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What? He lost to AJ twice.
Yes,
He didn't do anything.
exactly my point. Just like what I was talking
Seth
about before. Yeah.
What? Why?
Yep.
Come on.
I
And
don't
then-
know.
And then we're gonna get a triple threat match. Ambrose. So is Ambrose still gonna get his one-on-one rematch?
I think so. I don't
Why?
know.
What's going on?
I have no
We're just
idea.
gonna hit Tony, you get a title shot. Me, you get a title shot. Miguel, you get a title shot. Oh my God, I get a title shot.
We
Everybody
all
gets
get the title shot.
Jesus.
Where's Oprah?
Yeah.
You.
So, and then
Unreal.
to make it even better, Shane books a tag team match with Dean Ambrose and John Cena versus AJ and a partner of his choosing.
Yeah, but I mean, again, like I said, my point from Raw, wasn't it like the situation with Bailey and Sasha? Isn't it the same thing?
I don't know.
Come on, people, let's put two and two together. That's what it was.
Yep.
Oh my God.
They said they watched Raw. They said, "But what if we take the women
Yeah.
and switch it with
switch
men?"
it with the men.
They got something there,
Now,
Roger.
but out of the men, who's Bailey?
John Cena.
John Cena. And Dean is Sasha.
Yes,
And AJ is Charlotte.
they got the same hair.
Oh,
Oh.
Man.
All right. We got a rematch. The Hype Bros versus the Usos. Another quick match. Less than 5 minutes. The Usos win. I mean, with this heel turn, you would think they would give them a longer match to prove themselves as major heels, but they didn't do that.
No,
And these matches, these tag matches need to be longer on SmackDown.
they do. Yeah. It's either that or they need to make SmackDown 3 hours. You know? I don't understand why SmackDown is still 2 hours. If SmackDown is live, make it go 3 hours, man. You want to be in competition with Raw, right? Because honestly, you know, I'm a Raw guy. Don't get me wrong. But if you wanted to do a feud, Raw and SmackDown, you know, Raw has the advantage because they have that extra hour. Does it matter sometimes? Probably. But you know, like you said, there's a lot of times that they do these matches and they're very, very quick. Why? Because they don't have time. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have time. But, you know, hey, who am I?
Hey.
Yep.
You're just a big old fart.
That's all I am. So.
And then Kurt Hawkins makes his debut. And his debut is another vignette.
Yep.
But this time he's in it.
Yeah.
And you gotta face the facts. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Why announce a debut and not have a match? You're having 5-minute matches.
Yeah.
Give him a 3-minute match. Something.
Yeah. I don't even care about him.
You know what I don't care about?
What's that?
The Miz going to the ring with Maurice and everybody calling him a coward and Dolph Ziggler interrupting.
Yep.
Says Miz should earn respect and fight him with no one distracting,
Yep.
no one else on the outside, just him and Miz.
Yeah.
And out comes Daniel Bryan, who says Maurice cheated, so Dolph will get a rematch. And Miz says he wants to renegotiate his contract, and Dolph doesn't deserve it, and he leaves.
Yeah. Typical
All right.
Miz.
Well,
Oops, sorry. I was premature.
my thing is, you know, I'm as a fan looking in, and you're, you know,
Yeah.
former wrestler and know the game more than I do. Why are they chumping Daniel Bryan
What do you mean?
like the Miz, talking down to him, and Daniel Bryan just sitting there going, "Okay."
Well,
you know, I mean, seriously,
yeah.
they don't do that to Mick Foley. They tried to,
Well,
but Mick Foley got big mouth, and he's like telling
Yeah.
them where to go and how to get there.
But
There you go.
you have to, yeah. It's-
Absolutely,
What
but
it's basically they're doing is creating heat for the Miz. Look how pissed off you are because he's doing that to Daniel Bryan. That's what they want.
but the thing, I'm just pissed off because they're making Daniel Bryan look like
a chump. Yeah, but at the same time, they're making Miz look stronger.
No,
they're making the Miz.
they're making him look like a chump, and he needs to step up to the plate. You listening, Daniel? Step up to the plate and open your mouth and tell that boy where to go and how to get there.
All right.
Just a little note here. Daniel Bryan is a chump.
Oh no!
AJ,
Wow.
AJ Styles is backstage looking for a tag team partner in Baron Corbin. And Baron Corbin says, I'd rather challenge you for it. All right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, I got
Yes,
backup.
That's right.
And then we go to the ring where Baron Corbin is about to fight Apollo Crews.
Yep.
And that match doesn't get underway as Corbin beat the brakes off of Apollo
Yeah, he did.
Crews.
Ended up doing the end of days in the outside.
The end of days ended his day.
Yeah.
As Jack Swagger comes out. Jack Swagger is on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And Baron Corbin leaves the ring. And Jack Swagger his. And the crowd was just like, exactly.
Yep.
Silent.
Silent.
Yep.
Silent. And the crowd wasn't into it at all. The
They
only thing
weren't.
they were into was
We the people. Yeah. They were not into it at all.
I felt like he wasn't supposed to say "we the people," but because the promo was so bad,
Yeah, it was
he was just
horrible.
like, "All right, I gotta do something."
Yeah. That's what it was.
I agree.
That would have been something.
Yeah, it would have been
It
something.
would have been something.
But oh well.
Then we had Becky Lynch calling herself Becky Balboa and says, "Just like Philly is a fighting city, I'm a fighting woman. Come on me, bro."
and again came out with the cardboard belt. Jesus.
And then what do we have? We have not the 6 women from SmackDown. We have the 5 women from SmackDown fight for #1 contender. So
Yep.
for 3 straight weeks, we've seen the 5 of these women in a match together.
That's right.
Woo! So Nikki Bella versus Carmella versus Natalya versus Naomi versus Alexa Bliss.
Yep.
And you know what bothered me most about this match?
What?
When David Otunga says Naomi is WWE's version of Nicki Minaj.
Did he really?
Yes,
Oh my
during
God.
her entrance. That's like saying Beyonce is the Jennifer Hudson of the music industry.
Wow.
Yes. So, but this match did have a lot of action. The women's show, just because there's 5 of them, doesn't mean 3 of them fall out and it's just one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? You were saying how when there's a big group of people in the ring, it's hard to keep the match.
It is.
They kept it at 3 at all times.
Yeah, they did. They did.
And they put on a damn good show, and I'm loving this, man. But Carmella hits a super kick on Nikki Bella.
Yep.
And Alexa Bliss comes in, throws Carmella out, and picks up the win on Nikki Bella to become the #1 contender.
Yes, she did.
Alexa, come on, man.
Mimi.
I'm sorry.
I'm okay. It's different. It's different.
It is different.
Alexa Bliss has 2 wins over Becky Lynch.
That is true.
So I think it's going to be a hell of a show. I think it's going to be a good match.
It will be, yeah. Yep.
AJ goes backstage and he asks Kane to be his tag team partner, and Kane laughs at him. Then we have the Heat Slater, baby.
That's right.
Contract signing. Says he and Rhino will fight anyone and the Ascension accept that challenge.
Yes.
And Shane says, yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. We're going to book that match. I really, really thought the Ascension had a chance.
I did too. Mm-hmm. They came out with new makeup and all that.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. I just didn't like. It's like the smaller one is Victor, right? Yeah. Dude, paint your whole face. Why you do half? You're not the Usos.
Oh.
Seriously. Connor, he did his whole thing. It was kind of lame, but I like Victor's better. If Victor's would have looked awesome if it was the whole thing. It looked creepy. And that's what the Ascension is, creepy. And you're right. I marked out too. I was like, oh my God, is the Ascension going to be winning this?
Yeah,
all right.
I know that Rhino's a part-timer.
Yeah.
So I was assuming that, all right, he's got his contract. I would have been fine if the Ascension would have won.
I would have too.
Yeah, guys, Heath Slater and Rhino wins.
Yeah.
But the same crap. Again, a short match.
Very short, yeah.
Heath gets his butt kicked, and Rhino hits a goal for the win.
Yep.
We can't keep... Come on!
Yeah. Calm down, Rick.
Then AJ
take it easy.
Backstage, and Daniel Bryan says, your partner will be James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth is the guy that lost his chin before he fought against Braun Strowman.
Oh.
He did.
And just to let you know about James Ellsworth, Mick Foley was very upset about that as he sent a letter to Daniel Bryan saying, you're stealing our competitors. I was looking forward to having James Ellsworth versus Braun Strowman too.
Oh, boy.
And basically letting him know that now it's on. Really? Are we going to see the Milkman on Raw?
What? Ooh.
I mean...
Check it out.
Come on.
Oh, that's cold. No, that would be interesting. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know about that letter.
Yeah, he came out yesterday, I believe. He sent it to Daniel Bryan. He was upset.
Wow, I did not know that.
So, of course, we have a Randy Orton promo. Says Bray was afraid to fight him. That's why he attacked him from behind.
Yep.
And Bray appears on the Titantron and tells Orton nothing will stop him and not to sleep. And then Bray appears at ringside.
How does he do that?
Yeah, magic. Then the lights went out. The lights come back on. Bray is gone.
How does he do
and
that?
Eric Rowan is standing in the ring with new gear on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God. Eric Rowan's about to become a monster because Bray Wyatt was upset at him and he left him. So this means Eric Rowan's going to do something well, right?
Let's make Eric Rowan great again.
I mean, it had to be. It had to be. But what happened, guys? No, Eric Rowan didn't go RKO'd.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Why? Pourquoi? Pourquoi?
Do that. I don't get it.
I don't either.
Why have
it was
Bray be
ridiculous.
upset at him and then get his butt kicked again?
Yeah, and then I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
All right, so the main event: AJ Styles and James Ellsworth versus John Cena and Dean Ambrose. As Ellsworth makes his way to the ring, he gets attacked by The Miz, who says he's the main event. This was a good match. I enjoyed it.
It was.
But there's no way that the newly crowned WWE champ and the IC champ is going to lose this match, right?
Shouldn't
Shouldn't have happened. But it did happen, people. Cena hits The Miz with the AA for the win. Then Dean Ambrose hits Cena with the Dirty Deeds. Mm-hmm. So you're telling me Dean Ambrose couldn't do this 3 seconds earlier and let AJ and The Miz win? How much heat would it have been? I mean, Dean Ambrose is acting like he's a heel anyway.
Yeah.
Like he's riding that line of heel and face.
Yeah.
So hitting John Cena with the Dirty Deeds beforehand wouldn't have. Come on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm just saying. Come on.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
But after the match, it's just Dean being Dean.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's the end of SmackDown. So,
that was it.
Raw versus SmackDown.
All right. I think I went first last week, so go ahead, Rick.
I'll start it off.
You started.
So Raw is up 4-3.
All right.
I was really disappointed in Raw. I mean, SmackDown had some good moments, so I'm going with SmackDown.
All right. Mimi, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Rick.
What?
SmackDown. Yeah, I actually stayed up the whole entire time and watched the whole thing. So there you go. I didn't fall asleep this time.
Yeah, and to me it was the same thing. It was unanimous. I'm right now it's SmackDown. I mean, Raw did nothing. I was more angry at Raw.
Exactly.
than watching it. I was more angry, and at least with SmackDown, they showed Becky coming out. It was a good pop, and with everything going on in SmackDown, I just dug it. I loved the contract signing with Heath. It was a good deal with him. I like how they're finally going to give that little bit of something to Baron Corbin too, and they're showing that. So. And
don't get me wrong, I'm complaining a lot about the matches being short.
Yeah.
But just because they're short doesn't mean they weren't good matches. They are good matches that are going on. I just prefer them to be a lot longer.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's like I said, I think if they had that third hour, I think they can go longer.
Yeah.
They just need to, and to me, I just think it's not fair that that they're 2 hours and Raw is still 3 hours. My opinion only.
So now we are tied. We are tied at
wow.
Raw and SmackDown are tied.
At 4-piece.
4-piece.
All righty, so let's bring in Miguel.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Tony. I am so excited about what is going on in the wrestling world.
Why?
Did you not see the Cruiserweight Classic?
I did, but I can't reveal nothing until your show.
Oh my goodness, that's right. NXT with MC and a little bit of Cruiserweight. Not because it's only a little bit of Cruiserweight to cover. It's going to be on Sunday. Oh my goodness, people. The Cruiserweight finale. Oh my goodness, I was going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can't stop saying oh my goodness because we had 3 great matches and we crowned a new Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and there was some NXT show too.
But you're gonna have all that coverage on Sunday, right?
Yes, check out the
Tomorrow.
YouTube page, Wrestling POV Podcast.
That's right, and everybody needs to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page, Wrestling POV, and of course on our Twitter at Wrestling POV, and our Instagram at Wrestling POV1, and of course,
people.
That's right, and of course on our Facebook page at Wrestling POV Podcast. Like us on there. Put some comments. Put down whatever you want to put down. Put down the fact that Rick was wrong about his brackets, or Tony Diaz don't know what he's talking about, or Mimi Goody laughs too much, or something, or Miguel says, "Oh my goodness, so much." That was a bad impression.
That was a horrible.
Excuse me, Mr. Tony.
Yes.
Really? Come on, man.
Well, I pointed the flaws on all of us.
Okay.
All right, just to make it fair. There we go. And there's Mimi. All right, so now that ends our show for today. Stay tuned next week for round number 3 for Ric Serrano III's fantasy bracket. You have to tune in and voice your opinion on our pages, okay, people? We can't do it without you. That ends the show for today. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Amy Goody.
And the third wheel.
Ric Serrano III.
And our intern. Love, peace, and hair grease. We will see you next week.
Peace out.